What do you mean, how can you love God whom you've never seen and then hate your brother? Wait, then there's something in your brother that is of God. And therefore, brothers, when you got a gun in your pocket and you go on and shoot a black man, that's like shooting a bit of God. When you watch the life ooze out of your brother, every time you squeeze the trigger, life is oozing out of you, because love can't find a place in you for your brother if you're constantly raping, robbing, destroying your brother.
This tells you and shows you clearly there is no love for us in these people. There isn't love, because when there is love, we need to see it. We can see it. We can literally tell these people have love for the black people, but they don't have love for the black people. Luz Farrakhan is speaking some truth here, and many a times we don't agree with the truth, but this is the truth, and our eyes are being opened here. Black people have been taken for granted for a very long time. It started a long time ago. They were killed like animals. Their lives were taken away. Yeah. And Luz Farrakhan says, if you can take the life of a brother or a sister and feel nothing, then the love of that brother in you is absent. It's not present at all. And there is no way you can come to Africa and tell Africans how you want to help them, how you're good, how you care so much about them, and you do not care about their lives. When they die, you don't care. Yeah? You cannot claim you love God when you do not love your brother. Luz Farrakhan is telling us something here that we really need to listen to. Take your time. Listen to this speech. It is very, 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 very important. Listen to it to the end. I'll come back and say some things about it. Take a look.
Now, the Quran tells us the color of the first man. First man is called Adam. In the Quran it says, Allah created him from black mud and fashioned him into shape. Stop. Since my body is from the earth, if he created the first man from black mud, step up anthropologist, step up historian, step up biologist, step up geneticist, talk to me. If the first man were white, the yellow man couldn't even get here. Because two white people cannot produce anything other than what they are. I'm not teaching black supremacy. I'm just teaching actual facts. White people, listen to me good now. You can't produce us. It's a mathematical, genetic impossibility. So if you were the first, we couldn't have got here. The black man has in himself the whole range of color, because black is not a color. It is the essence from which all color comes. Look at it. Come on. Now, brothers, if God created you from himself, that means every one of you is a God and has God's divine nature in you. As David the psalmist says, ye are all God's children of the Most High God. Now let's get the Bible and Quran to back this up. In the Bible, the apostle says, how can you love God whom you have never seen and hate your brother whom you see every day? Let's stop a minute. Let's look deeper. What do you mean? How can you love God whom you've never seen and then hate your brother? Hey, then there's something in your brother that is of God. So when you hurt your brother, you're hurting your father. If you are God, not big God, but a little God, made, as the Bible says, in the image and the likeness of God, then Elijah Muhammad said, every time I see a black man, I'm looking at God. And therefore, brothers, when you got a gun in your pocket and you go on and shoot a black man, that's like shooting a bit of God. When you watch the life ooze out of your brother, every time you squeeze the trigger, life is oozing out of you, because love can't find a place in you for your brother if you're constantly raping, robbing, destroying your brother. This is your family. We are not just family from the same mother, but we are family from the same God. So you are truly my brother, and I am truly yours. So I make a pact. I will give my life for you, because my life is not more important than yours. You are greater, I am lesser. So I must become your servant. And you must see your people like that. When your brother is down, that's you. Help pick him up. Don't let different colors make you different people. Don't say, well, he got on red, man. He ain't one of the Bloods. He got on blue, man. He ain't one of the brothers. He didn't get a right sign. He ain't one of the brothers. When you look in his face and you see the mark of the beast, that's your brother, who has been destroyed like you, and you must never, ever again hurt your brother. When you and your brother have an argument, develop the intelligence to reason with each other and not reach in your pocket. But I want to just show you, in conclusion, the meaning of the story of the donkey and the colt, and show you how this amount of men together, I'll show you what we could do right here in Houston. Right. And you'll never be broke and powerless if you have unity. There's an ass tied, untied. White folks got us tied up to them, but they're not using us. Therefore, by the law of non-use, they have forfeited their right to hold us. Listen, Jesus is not a thief. He didn't tell his disciples, go and untie him and bring him to me. When you got a tie on you, that means you belong to somebody else. But the master had come, and he paid a price to redeem them. So he said, no, they're not using you. I've suffered for you. Go untie them. I got need. Bring ass to me. I'm not speaking vulgar. No. Then Jesus rides into Jerusalem on the ass or the donkey. People saying, Hosanna. Do you know, in the history, there has never been, to my knowledge, a leader who calls black men out to a special meeting to talk to black men? Go check the history. Brothers, if this happens in 15 or 20 cities across the country, what do you think they're thinking? See, you are the unlearned, the donkey. Farrakhan is who you came to hear. That means you are the wave or the wind beneath his wings. So when they record this meeting, they're going to say, that Farrakhan, he's getting them black men stirred up. He's more dangerous than any nigger we've had. The moment Jesus got on the donkey and rode into Jerusalem, his time was numbered, because they in secret council said he got to die. I'm telling you tonight, they have already decided Farrakhan got to go. Wait. They made their plans. But God made his. You don't have to worry about that. I don't believe they have a gun big enough to shoot me from here across the street if it doesn't please God. If it pleases God that I die, then it pleases me to die. I don't think so. We got work to do. So here you are, all tied up. I'm one of the master's disciples. I saw you tied. I'm here tonight to loose you.
All right.
Come on, black man. We got a job to do. I don't care what work you're doing now. You got a bigger job to do for God. And since you said, Lord, if you get me out of trouble this one time, I'll serve you. Now here's the way God wants you to serve him. First of all, brothers, each of us have to decide to clean up our act. This body is the real house of God, not this.
No, not this building.
Not this building.
Not this.
It's a beautiful building. But this building is not the real house of God. Because this is the architecture of men. This is the craftsmanship of God. So you must never violate the house of God. You shouldn't eat improper foods, unclean foods, clogging up your beautiful system with unclean foods. Some of you drove good cars. I saw them parked all out there. And brothers, you're not going to put cheap gas in that finely engineered engine. You put the highest octane in it because you don't want it pinging and going on, and then you go and sit at McDonald's and feed this magnificent house garbage. It's a great house, brother, but you got to take care of it. Houses need maintenance.
Black people were taught to hate themselves. They were taught to hate their color. They were taught to hate their brothers. They were taught to hate their sisters. And that is why even when they are walking around here, and even today, people think that black as a color is a very terrible color or a bad color, that we need to not even be proud of ourselves. And that is how they used us. That is how it was easy for them to be able to take advantage of us all this time. They've forgotten that black people are very important. And even themselves, they know that they would not have been existing today if it's not for the black people. Black people produced white people. Louis Farrakhan has been very clear on that, and they can never accept that. That's why they erase the history. The history has been hidden to the black people. You can't see it. Even if when you try and look for that history, you cannot find it. But white people have no history if black people are not in the picture. Their history is depending on our existence. If there is no black people, there is no white people. Louis Farrakhan said very clearly that black people can produce brown people, can produce white people. But white people cannot produce brown or black people. They can only produce white people. Therefore, it is black people who existed before the white people existed. And they are depending so much on us to survive. They can't admit, they can't agree. But the truth is that they are really depending so much on us to survive. We are giving a lot of things. We are providing a lot of things. We are providing their wealth. We are strengthening their economy. They are using the black minds to be able to survive. They are using black people to be able to survive. Black people have built their countries. Black people have made them look the way they are looking like today. And that is why Capt.Ibrahim Traore someday, once upon a time, he said one thing. He said that if it is not by black people, the Western countries would not be looking the way they are looking right now. And that is why he is stopping his youths from going abroad in search, like in further education, in search of good jobs and employments, in search of good medication and all that. He wants them to remain in his country because he knows the power of the black people. White people doesn't just want to accept that we are superior, that we are more than them. Look at what has been happening in Texas, where after the ice fell, white people are beginning to cry and complain because black people have refused to work in their lands. What does it mean? We are superior. They need us for them to be able to survive because there are things we can do that they cannot be able to do. Why are they exploiting Africa? They're exploiting Africa because they depend on the black people to survive. But when they come, they say, we are coming to help you and all that. They even came with the tricks of spreading the gospel and all that. And they looked like good people. But what happened at the end? They took advantage of us. They claim to love God, but they do not love God. Because when you love God, you must love your brother. You must love your sister. You must love your neighbor. I am made and created in the image and likeness of God. I am a small God. If somebody claims he loves God and he doesn't love me, then there is no love there. Because before you love God, you need to start by loving me first of all. I am the first person to be loved before you claim that you love God. Because God asks you to love your friend or your neighbor the same way you love yourself. God is love. He is the creator of love. He is the inventor of love. And also, He is the creator of me and you. If I want to love God, I must first of all love you. I cannot hate you, who is a creation of God, and claim that I love you, and I love God. Because for me to love God, I must love you first. You are a creation of God. God created you out of His image and likeness, which means you look like God. If I want to love God, I must first of all start by loving you, because you are a child of God. I can't be loving God. You can't love a parent and hate their children. That is not right. When you love a parent, you also need to love the children. So you start by loving the children. If you love the children and even leave the parent will love you because of loving the children. Okay? And so you shouldn't be spreading the gospel or speaking the gospel saying you love God and yet you don't love the children of God. You come to Africa and say, we love you, we want to take care of you. But again, when we lose our lives due to what you are doing in Africa, you don't care about it. If you really love God, if you really love me, do not let the life of myself disappear. And that is what white people have been doing to us all this while. They have really taken advantage of us. They've made us even hate ourselves. They've made us to hate our skin color. They've made us to think that we are not superior, we are not important. They've made us to feel less of ourselves. And that is why many people want to look like black people. But it's because of what they've taught us. It is because of what they instilled in our heads. That is why we are thinking in that way. Black is superior. Black is great. Black is nice. Black is wonderful. But why do people do not love black as a color? They don't love black as a color because they were made to hate black as a color. They were made to hate themselves. That is why we always think we are not superior, we are less, because we were made to think we are less. How do you make someone to think he is less of himself when you're a child of God? And that is why black people end up killing themselves, killing their brothers and sisters, destroying their brothers and sisters, because we think we are not important even to our brothers and sisters. We think even our brothers and sisters are not important to us. That is what has been instilled in us by these people. They are claiming to love God. They are claiming to understand and know the gospel. They are claiming to be the children of God. But do they really love the children of God? Do they love the other children of God who are black people? Why are they seeing black people as less superior and they see themselves as more superior compared to the black people? We need to change. They did this to unite us, so to destroy us, to destroy our unity. And I think we need to come together and claim it back again, because we need to understand we are superior. We need to understand we were created in the image and likeness of God and we are superior. Nobody should make us hate ourselves or believe we are less or we are not important. Tell me what you think of the comment section. I'll do my best to make sure I read all the comments and give a response where possible. I am the African Streamline. This is your place to be. This is where you're supposed to be. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming. If it's your first time to be here, don't forget to subscribe. But for the returning subscribers, I really, really, really appreciate and salute you. God bless.